What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of When, Where, Pick and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB, Boston Red Sox versus Detroit Tigers. So the Red Sox have 48.1% chance to win, and the Tigers have 51.9% chance to win. This is at Detroit for pitchers. Vela for the Red Sox has an ERA of 2.01 and a whip of 1.34. And Montero for the Tigers has an ERA of 4.15 and a whip of 1.48. So really good pitching for Bello. Decent, not so great. Okay pitching for Montero. But definite advantage for the Red Sox. So I'd say, despite the home field advantage that the Tigers have, I think the pitching advantage gives the Red Sox the victory tomorrow. St. Louis Cardinals versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Cards have 47.1% chance to win, and the Phillies have 52.9% chance to win. This is at Philadelphia. For pitchers, Gray for the Cards has an ERA of 3.5 and a whip of 1.08. And Luzardo for the Phillies has an ERA of 2.11 and a whip of 1.21. So good pitching for both teams, but Phillies have the advantage here. So with home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Phillies beat the Cards tomorrow. Kansas City Royals versus Houston Astros. So in this game, the Royals have a 41.2% chance to win, and the Astros have a 58.8% chance to win. This is at Houston for pitchers. Bubic for the Royals has an ERA of 1.69. Nice. And a whip of 1.1. And Valdez for the Astros has an ERA of 3.94 and a whip of 1.19. So good pitcher for both teams, but definite advantage for the Royals. So let's see with these numbers. I'd say, despite the home field advantage that the Astros have, I think the Royals, with their pitching advantage, beat the Astros tomorrow. New York Yankees versus Seattle Mariners. The Yankees have 55.1% chance to win, and the Mariners have 44.9% chance to win. This is at Seattle, and for pitching, Freed for the Yankees has an ERA of 1.05 and a whip of .91. And Wu for the Mariners has an ERA of 3.25 and a whip of .92. So that's pretty good pitch for both teams, but I mean, Freed's numbers, it's a definite advantage for the Yankees. So I think, and of course, the Yankees, they're good at batting, like really good. I think, despite the home field advantage that the Mariners have, I think the Yankees, with their pitching advantage, I think they beat the Mariners tomorrow. Arizona Diamondbacks versus San Francisco Giants. The Diamondbacks have a 42.7% chance to win, and the Giants have a 57.3% chance to win. For pitchers, Fafat for the Diamondbacks has an ERA of 3.28 and a whip of 1.22. And Ray for the Giants has an ERA of 2.84 and a whip of 1.2. So that's a pretty good pitch for both teams, but slight advantage in the favor of the Giants. And home field advantage in the favor of the Giants as well. So with the slight pitching advantage and the home field advantage, I think the Giants beat the Diamondbacks tomorrow. Oakland Athletics versus Los Angeles Dodgers. So the A's have a 33.3% chance to win, and the Dodgers have a 66.7% chance to win. This is at Los Angeles. And for pitching, The Springs for the A's has an ERA of 4.81 and a WHIP of 1.42. And Knack for the Dodgers has an ERA of 4.61 and a WHIP of 1.46. So, well, Springs has pitched in almost three times as many innings as Knack, but those ERAs are pretty freaking close. So to keep those ERAs that small for Knack, that's pretty good. You know, Springs numbers, you know, all a little under 5. That's not good. That is not good with that many innings. Nax is a little more excusable, but you still want to lower. So I'd say, the home field advantage would be the bigger thing. And the Dodgers should have good home field advantage. So I think the Dodgers beat the A's tomorrow. NBA. Yeah, Pacers versus Cleveland Cavaliers. Game 5. So the Pacers are up 3-1 in the series, and they have a 47.9% chance to win. And the Cavs have a 52.1% chance to win. This is at Cleveland, which is part of the reason why they're favored. That and, they're the number 1 seed in the East, so, yeah. But, Indiana being up 3-1, that's probably why it's a little closer in the matchup predictor on the ESPN. So, I think, if this could be interesting. I mean, Pacers gonna have some momentum, knowing they only need one more win to make to the next round, and Cavs need to win. They need to win 3 games in a row, make it to the next round, which would be impressive. It's not the first time they come back from a 3-1 lead, although last time it was in the finals. So I think with this being at Cleveland, I think the Cavs will win tomorrow to make the series 3-2. Denver Nuggets versus Oklahoma City Thunder, Game 5. This series is tied 2-2, and the Nuggets have a 36.4% chance to win, and the Thunder has a 63.6% chance to win. This is at OKC. So, Denver with their new coach, OKC having the home field advantage of being like the 1 seed in the West. So, had some big disadvantages. Denver, I think, this could be a good, Nuggets have a good roster. I think with the home field advantage that the Thunder has, I think they beat the Nuggets tomorrow to make the series 3-2. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.